Now the next topic is calculation of interest on capital under the chapter Fundamental of Partnership Firm. This calculation of interest on capital will be required when we are going to prepare PL appropriation account. So interest on capital will be calculated by us in a different method as per the information given in the question. So I'm giving you one example, one question, and how this question will be solved, we'll discuss it. Capital calculation of interest on capital topic. I'm assuming the financial year start from 1st April 2019 and this will be closed on 31st March 2020. This is our financial year. This year is our financial year. 1st April 2019 start on this date and closed on 31st March 2020. This is the first assumption. Now, here I am assuming that they are the two partners in a firm, A and B. They are the two partner A and partner B. They are two partners in a firm. Opening capital as on 1st April 2019 of both the partners are 2 lakhs and 3 lakhs respectively. Opening capital of both the partners are on 1st April 2019 2 lakhs and 3 lakhs respectively. Additional capital given by these partners on 1st July 2019, A has contributed 50,000 as additional capital. B has not contributed any capital on that date. 30th September 2019, A has not contributed any capital, but B has contributed as additional capital 40,000. As an additional capital 40,000. So B has contributed as an additional capital 40,000 on 30th September 2019. This is about the additional capital given by both the partner in different date. Capital withdrawn means capital reduction. Capital withdrawn by the partner 31st October 2019, A has withdrawn 60,000, withdrawn this amount from the partnership firm, whereas B has withdrawn on 1st February 2020 1 lakh. This is withdrawn by the partner B. B has withdrawn 1 lakh on 1st February 2020. Assuming that the rate of interest on capital is 10% per annum is the rate of interest per annum. Rate of interest per annum is 10% per annum. So we have to calculate interest on capital. So first method, this is the question. Information related to question. Now answer of this question. I'm going to calculate first about A. I'm going to apply the product method. Product method I'm going to apply to calculate the interest on capital. So A's investment for 1 month. A's investment for 1 month. Date, amount, month and product. There are this column. 4 column is there. First column is for date. Second column is for amount. Third column is for month. And last column is for the product. Now date. 1st April 2019, A's capital is 2 lakhs. On 1st April 2019, A's capital was 2 lakhs. Thereafter, A has introduced 50,000 on 1st July 2019. So on 1st July 2019, when A introduced additional capital, now his capital is 2,50,000. By adding 50,000, because he has introduced additional capital 50, so his capital becomes 2,50,000. On 31st October 2019, A has withdrawn 60,000 from the business. means it's a capital reduction, has withdrawn it. So 60,000 will be deducted from 2,50,000. So his capital now it is 1,90,000 after deduction of 60. 60,000 has deducted from 2,50,000. Now his capital is 1,90,000 after this withdrawal on this date. So these two column is clear. Now come to the next column. On 1st April, capital was 2 lakhs. This capital 2 lakhs is used by the firm up to 1st July 2019. Means April, May and June. 3 months. So I have written 3 months. Because on 1st July the capital is changed. And this 2,50,000 is used by the firm as a capital up to 31st October 2019. So July, August, September, October, 4 months. Thereafter the capital has changed 1,90,000 after withdrawal of 61,90,000, and this 1,90,000 is used by the firm at the end of the financial year, that is 31st March 2020. So I'm start counting from 31st October 2019 onwards. So October is completed. So November, December, January, February and March, 5 months. November, December, January, February and March, 5 months. So these are the calculation of months. So month calculation is very easy. From 1st April to 1st July, 3 months. 1st July to 31st October, 4 months. 31st October to 31st March 2020, it is 5 months. Now I'm going to multiply these two. 2 lakhs into 3, 6 lakhs. 2,50,000 into 4, 10 lakhs. 1,90,000 into 5, 9,50,000. Total is 25,50,000 is the total of the product column. Now this total will be multiplied with the rate of interest 10% per annum, and this interest will be calculated for 1 month because I have calculated this is the investment for 1 month. A is investment for 1 month. That's why I am calculating it by dividing by 12, 1 by 12. So interest is 21,250. Interest on A's capital is 21,250. This is the interest on A's capital. Interest on A's capital. It is interest on A's capital is 21,250. There is another method also. You can apply the another method. This method is called product method. Now the another simple method. 2 lakhs, 1st April 2019, the capital was 2 lakhs and this capital is used for 3 months. So I'm going to calculate the interest for 3 months. 2 lakhs is the capital into 10 by 100 rate of interest into 3 by 12. It is for 3 months. So it is 5,000. Now the capital is 2,50,000 on 1st July. It's for 4 months up to 31st October. So 2,50,000 into 10 by 100 rate of interest into 4 by 12, it is 8,333.33. Now the capital is 1,90,000 after the withdrawal of 60,000, and this capital is used for 5 months. So 1,90,000 into 10 by 100 rate of interest into 5 by 12, it is 7,916. So total is 21,240. Both will be the same amount. So either we calculate it through the product method or through this method. Both the method is simple. You can apply any of this method as per the convenient, in which method you know well or which method you feel comfortable. And timing factor is equally important. Which method takes how much time? If this method take much more time, then I will apply this method. If this method take more time, then I will apply this method. Now similarly, we will apply the another. Now come to this calculation of interest of B's capital. So B's investment for 1 month, we will calculate the B's investment for 1 month. So B's capital on 1st April is 3 lakhs. On 30th September 2019, B has introduced 40,000 as a capital. Now it is 3 lakh 40. On 1st February, B has withdrawn 1 lakh, so the capital will be 2 lakh 40. After reduction of capital, his capital is 2 lakh 40 after withdrawal of 2 lakh. After withdrawal of 1 lakh, the capital now it is 2 lakh 40, from 3 lakh 40 to 2 lakh 40. Now start calculating the month from 1st April to 30th September. April, May, June, July, August and September full 6 months. From September to 1st February, September is completed. Now start calculation from October, November, December, January. It is 1st February, so January, 4 months. Now 1st February to 31st March, February total months will be taken into account, February and March, 2 months. So total is 18 lakhs, 13 lakh 60,000 and 4 lakh 80,000. So total of the product is 36 lakhs 40,000. 36 lakhs 40,000. So we'll calculate the interest on B's capital. Rate of interest is 10% and this will be calculated for 1 month, so 1 by 12. So interest is 30,333.33. This is the interest. 30,333.33. So B's interest on capital is calculated by applying the product method, as we have applied in case of A, same is applied in case of B. So 1st April the capital was this, thereafter capital has increased by 40, thereafter the capital has decreased by 1 lakh, so capital become 2 lakh 40. Then start calculation of months from 1st April to 30th September, 30th September to 1st February and then 1st February to 31st March, it is 2 months. If I am applying in a simple method is going to apply, so on 1st April the capital was 3 lakhs, rate of interest is 10%. 1st April the capital was 3 lakh, rate of interest is 10%. Then I'll calculate for 6 months, 6 upon 12. So the interest is 15,000. Now the capital become 3 lakh 40. 3 lakh 40 into 10 by 100, it is rate of interest into 4 months, 4 by 12. It is 11,333.33. Now the capital is 2 lakh 40. After reduction of 1 lakh capital, it is 2 lakh 40 into 10 upon 100 into for 2 months, 2 by 12. Now the interest is 4,000. Total is 30,333.33. So either of the two will be applied for calculating interest on capital of A and B. So it's a simple method, it's a product method.